Hello humans, I'm the alien doctor, but you can call me alien, and welcome to another live stream. Everything is going wrong as normal, because why would it not go wrong? Everything is going... Why can't I hear sounds? Like, I just can't hear anything. And if I close Streamlabs, then... Well, I can't hear any of the Streamlabs sound. But in the audio tab, I have my headphones selected. Oh no, this isn't working very well. La la la. Well, the game, at least. Let's do at least something, right? Let's see. So that's... Okay, that's doing that. That's normal. Where is it? Well, things are not working today, because I'm a professional, as you can see. No, it's not desktop audio not being captured. I just can't hear sounds at all. Wait, so can you guys hear the music? Right. So look, if I switch to screen, can you see here? This is the background music, right? This is meant to be playing, and then the way it plays is new background music. I'm meant to be able to hear it, and then you guys can hear it like because of maybe this is gonna mess up all of my recording stuff. But I'm not gonna be recording anything this stream, so it shouldn't be a problem. No, it's still not what. See, look, because it says it's playing background music. Like I can turn it up really high and low because I can't hear it. Okay, well, this is a thing that is not working. Can you hear... I guess I could just Google it. Oh, I moved the thing. Hang on, there we go. Fixed it. I did hear it when you... Wait, so you could hear it? Can you hear it now then? Oh yeah, I've just unmuted the stream. I just unmuted the stream. So you could hear me twice. What? It's not... it's not even meant to be playing. Maybe if I just completely get rid of that source. Let's just completely get rid of that. And then let's add the new source. New. Wait. VLC source. New background music. So I guess we're going to have to add new background music. And then we add the playlist. Select folder. Sorry if that just came on really loud. Okay, so that's all doing that. And then what we need is the new background music. Hey, I can hear it now. What? Wait, so monitor only. then only I can hear it, but then you can hear it through my head. Okay, I fixed it because I'm pro. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I am. Wait, no. Can you hear it? Wait, no. Technically, you shouldn't be able to hear it. What is going on? Because this bar. So now you can't hear it, but I can hear it. Oh, wait, that's coming out of the speakers. That's why. Wait. Oh, I think I found the problem. Yeah, that's on my speakers. That needs to be on my headphones. My headphones isn't an option, even though it is because they're plugged in right now. Maybe if I just select default, because technically they are the default one, right? Yeah. Wait, desktop audio has oh, look at this. Yeah, stream setup stream. Yeah, basically, it's working. Can you hear it now? Easy, right, yo, then. Switch. It's very quiet. Is it? It's not what this is on my audio waveformy thingy. Let me just unmute the stream. Let me just unmute the stream. Oh yeah, you know what? It is pretty quiet. You know what? Okay, that's it. I'm leaving it how it is now. Switch back to the game. Oh no. No, I just realised. But now it's broken on the... Oh, now I've got to do all of that again. Oh dear, this is not going very well. So delete the old background music, then add the new background music. Right. So now you should be able to hear it. This is the final time. If it's not working now, then I will still continue to try and fix it because it will bug me for the entire stream. Okay, the zoom is working. Everything is working. We are 9 minutes in and so far we are on the loading screen. Well, now we're in the game. So I've been thinking about this overnight, by the way. We just need to completely, temporarily... But let's just completely drain that entire thing. So, right, okay, I should probably explain what we're doing. So, last stream, I had to end it early, but last stream, we were working on this coral farm. Oh, well, fine, you are the first. Congratulations to Gingerwell for being the first. Also, hello, best pastry maker, Little Shadow YT, and Chewy Slime. There we go. You're welcome. So, last stream... we were working on this coral farm because we need coral fans. We need coral fans for a gunpowder farm, which is what we're going to be building on AlienCraft. Okay. The reason why is because these are what we need, and mobs basically see this as a full block, so they will walk off this because they'll think it's a full block. And obviously, back in the days, you used to be able to use buttons to do the same thing. However, they patched the bug that lets us use buttons, which means we now have to use coral fans or trapdoors. And coral fans are better to use because of reasons. Yes, you can use trapdoors, but I will show you why I don't want to. Seriously? How is that even possible? Boop and bop. So, there's still a little bit of... So, can you see here how, like, I'm standing on the trapdoor, right? Mobs would be able to do the same thing, whereas on the coral blocks, which apparently I can't place them there. Oh, that's just the one... We need the fans, that's why. So, on the coral fans, obviously you can't stand on top of them, whereas you can on the trapdoors, and that's the same with mobs. And then if we're having a block here, it means that occasionally mobs are actually able to walk over that gap, like I can pretty easily, which means, you know, there's a pretty good chance the mob is going to be able to as well, which is why we use coral fans instead of trapdoors. because it's a lot harder to walk over it, unless you're sprinting, but this isn't to trap players, is it? Hello, I've already forgotten how to say your name, sorry. Spinox2 or something like that, I genuinely can't remember. So what we need to do is, first of all, add in the water here. I said add in the water here. That should fill it up. Oh, well, maybe if we remove these. You know what, that used to fill up. Oh, do we have to do the bottom layer? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. What? That doesn't... Spin. Oh my gosh, everyone's all saying these different ways of saying your name. Spinks. Okay, I can say that. I can say that. But yeah. So what we need to do is when we bone meal the... So we're going to bone meal under here. There's a dispenser. Well, actually, is a dispenser. It's here somewhere. There's the dispenser, right? It's filled with bone meal. When we dispense the dirt that's in 2 blocks of water, then we'll have all of these different coral fans, and we'll also have seagrass growing on it. Okay. And then what we'll be able to do is mine that with a silk touch wooden, or actually it can be any tool as long as it's silk touch. But for this, we're using a wooden silk touch hoe because why not? And the reason why we use a tool instead of shears is because for some reason the tool doesn't take durability, most likely due to a bug. Can I have IP port for your server? You can have... Can Ginger just send you the IP? I'm busy right now. In fact, yeah, it is. If you scroll up a lot, it is in that Discord. But with the item collection, so right, we're going to be stood here with our hoe, harvesting all the stuff that comes. We obviously need to collect that stuff. Now, we could use, obviously down here, like a hopper minecart. And that is a fairly, like, good option to use. However, the better option, which is a lot cheaper as well, is to actually just let the items flow up and actually use water like this. However, due to a bug, we actually have to use chests there as well. However, this should all be working now. I don't think we need to make this... Yeah, okay. So now what we do, right, and we still need to get this like wired to some redstone clock, but for the time being, oop, that's the wrong button. So look, that grows the coral, we then harvest the coral, it then floats up and goes into there. Perfect. Now if we don't use chests here, we can do the same thing again. And sometimes it doesn't actually go over this block. It then goes and floats up. And then, okay, apparently it does. But for some reason, there is still sometimes a bug in the game where you have to use chests. And the reason why you have to use chests here is because they are 1 pixel shorter. But yeah. Sometimes it's completely random, to be honest. Yeah, exactly, because the 1 pixel... That's what I said. That's what I said. And... yeah, that's why we're using chests there. So that's basically the entire farm. So all we need to do is compact it a little bit, and then we'll basically be done to build it on the world, of course. So we're going to need all of this various stuff and things. And what we are going to do is just create a fairly slow redstone clock. So this is going to be our lever. This is going to be the on and off switch. And then that redstone could go down to there. And then that's where we need to power. So what we can do for this is get a block here. And then we should just be able to do this. and this. Put these on whatever. Oh, I guess we'll also have to bring it out like that so that it's going directly in the block. Okay, so technically that should work. Oh, I'm just trying to think. Because we can't put a repeater here instead, because then it's not going directly into this block, which it has to. Unless, actually, we could go like this, but is that actually saving us on anything? Sort of. Okay, well, in theory, that should all work, so now we just try it. And yeah, brilliant. And that's basically perfect pulse now. So let's stop wasting that real quickly. And then let's grab ourselves a hoe. And then enchant it with Silk Touch. Then set ourselves to survival. Let's see, we should get the coral fans. Admittedly, we're not getting as many as I would like. We also need to figure out where the perfect position to stand here is for, because I would like, preferably, I would like this to be AFK. And actually, you know what? Where we're stood now, here, actually seems alright. Does it have to be a hoe? Technically, I actually don't know. I mean, let's try it with something else. Let's try it with a pickaxe. But, like, I'm just doing hoes because, like, well, a wooden hoe because, like, why not? It's literally the only use for them. I guess, well, it's not really the only use. But you get what I mean, basically. But I imagine this would still... Yeah, this works perfectly fine. But also, with the hoes, they obviously have, like, they take a longer time to mine stuff than, like, a pickaxe, for example. And that's good, because we don't want to accidentally mine these blocks at the back here. I mean, it is still fairly easily to be fair, but it's not, like, as easy to. So what we need is just a way to make this, like, AFK-able. And I have an idea for that as well, because I want to be able to AFK at this farm. Because after, like, one AFK session, we'll never need to AFK it again, realistically. So what I was thinking is just getting some powered rails, right? Placing up some blocks here. Then getting ourselves le minecart. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And then... You see, we won't even have to power it because we've got this lever to power it. And then we should just be able to stand here. And then I can use, like, an auto clicker. And yeah, this works perfectly. So I think it's just about positioning the mouse in the perfect place. But yeah, this is working really well, actually. This is brilliant. I guess... Oh, okay, so we do need to adjust it a little bit lower. We need to figure out, like, where the perfect place to put the mouse is. However, I actually think it's here. Kind of like... So if I just unflick that to show you. I think putting it, like, directly in between the glass and the dirt is probably where you'd put it. By the looks of things. So now if I just use my auto clicker. Oh no, we are still missing some. Maybe if I just aim for the back of that block instead. I guess there is another way that we could do it. And it would guarantee that we'd get, like, all of them. Because I'm not going to be you know, I'm not going to be able to do this, like moving my mouse around if I'm AFK, am I? However, we could just make this minecart track, right? Go all the way around. Maybe just not going around this side because that's where our item collection is. But, like, wow, we've already got loads of... Well, not loads, but a pretty good amount of coral for how much we've been using it for. So if we get rid of this temporarily, and this, and then simply do it like that. And I was trying to avoid that because I didn't want it to flood any redstone, but I don't think it's going to. Ah, no. Okay, phew, that hasn't flooded anything. To be fair, it's super easy to, like, rebuild, even if it did flood something. What is more important, Alien or Latin? Probably Latin. But, like, you know, I'm not really... I'm not gonna tell you which one is more important. I think I've kind of got a pretty biased opinion. Okay, we're kind of just destroying all the redstone, I know, but it's fine, I can rebuild it. Because we need to... When we're in a minecart here, you know what, that's actually the perfect level. Because you know how earlier we had the minecart here, right? Oh, I hate rails sometimes. That'll do. So earlier we obviously had the minecart track. Earlier we obviously had the minecart track here. However, I actually think putting it here, we are closer to the stuff. But, right, better idea, moving it this side, because then we've not got, like, the stuff over, like, here, which means we can then go, like, one out over here. Because if we... Oh, that was the wrong button. So, right, basically, right, I've moved it over this side, the minecart thingy. I know sometimes when I'm doing this, kind of like not very good at explaining things, but basically here's my idea, right? We extend the minecart track, so we make it a bit longer, which is how it is right now. It's longer, and the reason we can't do it longer on this side is because of the item collection thingy. And then we also put it one block nearer, because obviously earlier we were doing it 2 blocks out, whereas if we do it 1 block out this time, we might just be like the perfect level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to put a lever here. And then this is where we would get our redstone. And then our comparator. We actually don't need that torch. And we are, for the sake of it, just going to bring this down a block. And then... something a little bit like this. And I think if we put the block there, we can actually save a little bit on redstone dust by doing something like that. But then what that would also mean is we can do that. Okay, apparently we can't have a block there. I guess I don't oh, I keep not meaning to press my auto clicker. Okay, well, we don't actually need to have a block there. It's still working perfectly fine, isn't it? You know what? That actually works way better, having it like this. I think. Having the redstone like that, I mean. So now what we do is go back into survival. Yeah, this is working because we are closer to the actual thing. Although, you know, we don't even need to make this redstone like... Oh yeah, I'm in survival. We don't even need to make the redstone... the minecart thing, wider, I think. I actually think it's going to be fine like this. Like, I think we'll still be able to reach everything like this. Oh, are you kidding me? We are still missing one. How are we still missing that one? I don't really know how we can fix that. Yeah, I know, but because the idea is that we're going to be able to AFK at this, so I don't really want to be... I kind of just don't want to have to add the functionality of turning your mouse around. The problem is that all the coral is different sizes. However, I think now I'm still having to hold down the button because I've not got my like my proper AFK auto clicker set up. But oh no, I did move the mouse accidentally. It looks like if you do it just a bit above the bottom of the glass, it gets it most times. Other than that blue one. So sometimes there are some at the end that just don't. Then again, I think this is too much. Like, realistically, are we going to need to actually AFK at this farm? Because, like, if we look at how much it's already gotten us, you know? Is it actually worth AFKing here? Because, like, what? This hasn't been from that much usage. This has probably been from around, like, 5 minutes. So, I'm happy with how this is. So, we should... I don't think it's going to affect it if we actually close up this now, because my original idea was to make the... Oh, I just flooded everything. Place blocks properly, please. Okay, I only flooded one thing, that's good. I'm just going to take a drink real quickly. Stay hydrated. So, right. Here's what I'm thinking. So, yes, hydration time. So originally I was obviously thinking about doing the minecart all the way around, which is why I had buttons all the way around. However, we don't need that, which is why I got rid of it. So now I just want to test doing it one more time, seeing how well this works. We've got to actually move the minecart. There we go. Oh, and I left a block there. Oh, we're already in survival. I forgot. Yeah, okay, so it still works with there being blocks at the side. Wait, you know what? I have actually just thought of a way better idea. All we need to do, right, is do what we had before, which is extend this by a little bit, and then then it should work fine. Like, that should work. Maybe. that doesn't need to be a lever there. I don't know why I placed that there. Wait, so let's try this one more time. I'm convinced to get this to work tonight. To be fair, we're potentially going too fast. Like, if we also go slower... Does this actually work? Okay, this is way too slow. We're also going to have this side as powered as well. Because that is just how things work. You know what? Maybe we just leave it all as powered then. Because I'm trying to... keep it as small as possible. Why is it on? To be fair, wait, let's just run it like this for a little bit, okay? Let's see what happens. Yeah, no, I do think it does need to be slower. Game mode S. He's using too much brain power. Power's in the middle. Yeah, that is probably what we are going to do. And then... He doesn't have that much, and he's using too much brain. It'll shrink. If you say so. Right, so... we just add a repeater here, right? Oh, well, we'd actually need 2 repeaters. Because if we place redstone just here, it will canoodle with that one. And then a block here. Okay, well that's still fairly compact, isn't it? Right. And it would work? Yes. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so now rails. Because we have to have 1 powered at each side, otherwise the minecart doesn't bounce back. So now let's try this. Is that just... oh, that's not being powered. What have I done? Oh. Well, that was a dumb thing to do, wasn't it? We're like so nearly there. This is already getting more complicated than I wanted it to. Why did I... Now I'm just breaking everything. I see what you mean about me not having that much brain. So now does it work? Yes, and this is an okay speed. I'm happy with this speed. So now we just need to test. Does it work? Like, actually, does it work? Like, does the farm work? Last time we were just testing if the minecart works. Yes, okay, this is good. Good. Yeah, no, I think we've actually got this. And then if we wanted seagrass, we can use shears to harvest the seagrass. Okay, you know what? That was... yeah, that was a big brain. Okay, well, easy. That was easy. Clearly, I'm not swaying at all. Unzips hoodie. To be fair, it is quite warm in here. Can we make this any shorter? That is the only... like, can we just compactify this anymore? That's the only question that we need to think about. To be fair, I'm happy with how this is. What I don't like is this bit here. I think these repeaters could probably be made shorter. But right now, I actually can't see a way. I think, you know, let's just leave it. Let's leave it. So, I don't even think I'm going to need screenshots to remember how to build it. Realistically. This is the... I'll show you the creeper farm we're building, by the way. I can't see. There's, like, sunlight on my screen. Let me, like, close the curtains. Okay, it's now dark in here. But I can see. Now, we don't need to screenshot it. I'll do a tutorial on it, like, someday. But we're going to build it in actual AlienCraft now. But this is the creeper farm that we're building. And it's really not a massive creeper farm. And it's really not the most efficient creeper farm either. But that's fine. What I wanted this for... I think the creepers actually fall through here. I've not seen a trident killer built like this before. What I actually want this farm for is just a little bit of... yeah, just a little bit of gunpowder. So, I don't actually know. Oh, I guess we've got to do game rule. Do mob spawning set to true. So let's see, because apparently this gives you 5 stacks of gunpowder per hour. Apparently this gives 5 stacks of gunpowder per hour. But because on AlienCraft we actually have like increased gunpowder. Why are they not spawning? Yeah, but I have a trident farm. I'm fine with the trident thing. And I know some are better. However, this is fairly, like, quick to build. What I don't understand is why it's not working. If we go far away, then... Okay, well, if none are spawning, and nothing's spawned... Okay, well, they spawned. Okay, actually, you know what? Mobs are spawning. Why are they not spawning here, then? Is it something to do with the weather? What happens if we set the time to day as well? Because it's got a roof. It's got one of those leaf roof things. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it to be a little bit more efficient than this. Maybe we will build a different design. Right, okay, someone was just video calling me. I don't think they intended to do that though. Someone tried to video call me from this Minecraft Bedrock server. That was strange. Things should spawn. Oh, wow. You know, I will go on Do Not Disturb if it makes you feel better. Seriously? Are things not spawning here? Why? This isn't too light, because it's got that. And even if that, the top layer... Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm going to not build this farm then if it's not actually working. But there's probably like something in settings that I've turned off. Because this was a tutorial that was released like 2 days ago. Like there'll be something, mob spawning, mob grief, entity... It's not my farm, so I'm not super worried about it. I can just build another farm, but it was from like a reputable source. Come on, I was going to use all these coral fans for stuff, and I can't anymore. Let's actually bring up his video. He's called Navy Nexus. Gunpowder Farm.
Hey everyone, this video is dedicated to showing you how to build an easy starter creeper farm. You'll never need as much gunpowder as you see in those videos, but because despite being relatively cheap for a mob farm, it is still quite expensive in terms of materials, but nonetheless, I think it is a build that is worth it. The creepers spawn on the spawning platforms, they walk into the holes, you will get increased rates out of it. That is, you will get the 5 stacks per hour if you're a trapdoor of the highest platform and go up by 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Tutorial. And if you enjoyed it, then make sure to subscribe. And I also have a Patreon page.
I'm pretty sure he is German, yeah. Right. Well, why isn't it working here then? Time set night. Like, if it doesn't spawn... They should be spawning. I really don't understand what's happening here. Game difficulty. No, it's on hard. Oh, also, switch back to game. There we go. Like, stuff should be spawning. Like, things are spawning down here, right? So why they're not spawning up here? Should we just build it and see what happens? Yeah, I think we should just build it and see what happens. Aha! A creeper. Hey, you know what? Well, we are getting stuff now. So, what? Yeah, should we, like, actually build this on AlienCraft? Maybe we don't go for this design. Oh, come on, even that's not working now. I don't know if this is actually working now. Or if it's just that slow. I think we should build a different one, guys. I want to find... Let's actually just go mob farm hunting for a little bit. Let's actually see. What mob farms can we find? So, Minecraft, Bedrock, mob farm. Yeah, but I have a trident farm. Preferably with the coral fans, because I just spent all that time making it. You see, this one's... We don't need this. Like, I've seen that video. We don't need that. This is what I was building. Okay, well, this was made 2 months ago. What's this one like?
Here's everything you need to build a really easy and efficient mob farm for Minecraft Bedrock.
Wait, why-
1.16.
why all of that stuff? Maybe I'm just going to design my own.
Is now going to go to one, connect these here, place your there into the pay blocks. That going create the lever and then around the three. Alright, like more.
Okay, he's using this water. I've seen this before.
So how it works is they'll spawn, and then they'll base. This works is mobs will actually spawn inside of scaffolding.
Okay. Maybe we are building this one then.
Farm and place in yourself a lever above that as well.
But this is significantly more expensive and significantly more, like, massive. You know what? I think let's roll with the Navy Nexus farm, right? Because normally his tutorials are okay and stuff. Where's the game? There is the game. Normally his tutorials are okay. He did release that tutorial like 2 weeks ago. No, not 2 weeks ago, like 2 days ago. Maybe 2 days, 4 days, 5 days. Whatever. It's like hardly even been out for a week. I'm convinced that it's working. It even has the latest update inside its name. It literally says in the update that this works for version 1.16.210, which is what we're playing in now. So I think we just go for it and build that farm basically. You can actually do !YT or alternatively !YouTube, and they will actually give you the links. Yeah, should I show you the base plan? Because you guys might. Well, then again, actually, the base plan's on file. You know, I'm gonna wait until the next. Oh, you're not. Oh, you're not talking about my channel. Well, you should still subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's actually go on AlienCraft. Let's build up the coral farm, and we're also gonna need to build up a bone farm. So we've got like a lot of work to do actually. But that's fine. I can do all of that pretty easily. Let's see. What are our dropped frames looking like? Because I could potentially see if turning down my render distance helps with that sort of thing. Let's just leave it as 32 for now. Right, so... Or should we build the bone farm first? Right, okay, you guys need to decide. You guys need to decide right now, which one are we going to build? Bone farm or coral farm? Decide, decide, decide. I'm going to make a poll. Bone farm... let's see. Title. Which farm to build? Option 1. Bone. Bone farm. And then the command will be bone. And then coral fan farm. Okay, so if you guys do vote vote, and then space, bone or coral, you can actually choose which one to do. So do what Ginger did, except for if you want coral farm, do vote coral. Yeah, it did work. I can see it. Don't worry about it. Ooh, okay. We have got our first coral vote. Well, Chewy, you could have the deciding vote here. If you vote coral, then it's a draw, which is really inconvenient. But if you vote bone, then bone is a clear winner. So bone or coral farm, you've got to decide which one am I building. Well, you've not got to. Okay, well, now you've just made it, like, kind of unfair for me, because now I've got to figure out which one to build. We have got a lot of magma here, which we actually do need. Okay, well, if you're just going to do that, I guess we're building the bone farm. The bone farm is pretty simple, to be fair. Doesn't take too much effort. We could even possibly maybe do both in this stream. And you guys may remember, I actually did make a bone farm before. However, unfortunately, that world corrupted, or part of that world corrupted, which meant we had to do... Oh, hang on. The world corrupted, which meant I had to go to an earlier backup, which did not include the bone farm. So this is where we built the bone farm. But obviously it's not here right now because, well, yeah, I had to do an earlier backup. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, if my counting is correct, we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Actually, you know what? It might be 6. I can't remember how far down we're meant to go. I don't think it matters. I actually think last time I did 10 though, so whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually like a super simple farm to build. If you're interested. We actually need to have that roof a little bit higher. Up to here. And then we place blocks up here like this. But yeah, this is just going to be a skeleton farm. And I'm kind of making it up as I go along. And I've still not decided, should we put a trident killer in there or not? What do you think? Should we put a trident killer in there or should we just kill them with magma? If we don't use a trident killer, we will not get experience. So bear that in mind. You think trident killer? Okay, well that means we've got to do a lot more work. We've got to mess around with it a lot more. That's fine. I will do the trident killer. Okay, you say trident as well. Fine, we'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What trident farm did I make? Well, it's just a normal drowned spawner, except for... Oh, it's a normal zombie spawner that converts them to drowned. And... in KC, it's going to have to be a different because that's Java. Wow. Okay, you know what? I will ask if it makes you feel better. Hello, how is everyone doing? They don't, but I have made an add-on that makes them drop tridents. Because I am amazing. Should be copycat 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, hello. How is everyone doing today? How has your Tuesdays been? Have you done anything exciting or interesting or yeah, that sort of thing basically, right? We actually need to get rid of these blocks as well. Actually, I don't know if we do, but it actually really shouldn't make a difference either way. It's been stressful. Oh dear. This is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. You ate yogurt if that counts as exciting. Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah, I think this is right. Right height for the roof and stuff. So then we just mine down 8 blocks. And then if we're doing it with the tridents... then it's going to be a little bit more annoying. Because we'll have to mess around with bubble columns. You know what? We're not going to do it with the tridents. We are just going to use magma instead. We could even use lava. Well, lava creates a lot of light. Because we don't need that much bones. We just need like a fairly like passive bone farm. Or, oh, you know what? Maybe we will do a trident killer. I don't know. I can't decide. Yeah, I don't know. I will do whichever one I feel like doing once I've mined out this area. Okay, so that's all good. Okay, so that's all good so far. I'm sure you'll do great once you're an adult and gotta make your own decisions. Yeah, I am very indecisive, in case you couldn't tell. Let's actually think about the pros and cons. Trident Killer, it means we have to mess around with bubble columns because we have to move the skeletons away from the spawner. Magma means that the rates are potentially... you know what, I think we are going to do magma. I don't think it's going to slow down the rates too much, and if it does, we don't need a massive amount of bones, especially because in the future we're potentially building a hostile mob farm anyway. I might actually try and design some sort of like just small hostile mob farm. Exactly, and magma is like 10 times easier, but I didn't bring any of it with me because I don't know why. And I actually didn't make a way out of here either. I also don't know why. You said magma since the beginning. No, you didn't. You said tridents. What are you on about? I'm also going to need a better way to get here as well. The all-knowing ginger. Not quite sure about that. See, look, because this is all the gunpowder we have, but we have even less sugarcane. So maybe we make a sugarcane farm down there as well. Whilst we're here, we are going to head over here. Fix my portal. What's wrong with my portal? Which way's down? I swear, it always changes every time, even though it doesn't. Feels like it does. Okay, something has happened here. Those trees are going anyway, so we're just going to get rid of them for fuel, because we need to smelt down some stone. Anyway, because, yeah, we need stone for things. I guess we could use coal, but I don't have any coal. Maybe I should go coal mining. Probably should go coal mining at some point, actually, because I do keep having to use wood. How much have we got so far? Not that much. Although there is this one still here. Let's not use mossy cobble though. Big oak trees are annoying. Yeah, they are. They do give you a lot of wood, so... What's your favourite wood? My personal favourite type is birch. But that's not because of how they look, that's just because... That's just because they remind me of like my old world. Currently on my server? Good, I did add you to the whitelist, so I'm glad you could get on. So, I don't really want to spoil, like, what the next episode is going to be about and some of the things that we do. However, we do plan out what the main base is going to look like. So yeah, there will be a next episode. We'll be planning some building things, but then next episode is also where we'll build the gunpowder farm or just the general mob farm. I'm going to probably build Navy Nexus's farm. Maybe I'll build... You see, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll even try and design my own or something. I really don't know. What about the grinding stream? That'll happen at some point, just not yet. Okay. Is there wood in here? No, but there is an apple. A tree. Yeah, I can't come on the server after tea because after stream, because I need to do some editing. Ah, yes, I'm now hacking apparently. No, it's not ghost blocked. It is a bug on Bedrock. The most British thing ever. It would have happened for all blocks. It's to do with the elytra flying. In fact, I can reproduce it right now. So if you fly into a block, that wasn't really very well flying into a block like that. Then you can walk. Your head can like walk through blocks like this, and it's like super strange. Yeah, it's the thing that happens. You can't properly walk through blocks. You can only walk through the top blocks. And it's just so strange. And I actually died to it once when end raiding. And it's still not been fixed. Despite the fact, like, I feel like the obvious bugs... Like, I would have thought, that's quite an obvious bug. Like, that happens to me all the time. Not as much... Well, you know, it still does happen quite a lot. Not as much, I think, after the latest update. Yeah, not as much after the latest update, but it still does happen quite a lot. And it's like, surely these like common bugs would be like obvious to fix first. Like, I don't know, that's just what I would have thought, that it would... And I also would have assumed it would have been fairly easy to fix, right? Because that bug hasn't existed, you know, forever. I think it came about in 1.16.200 or possibly .100. Mojang doesn't care about Bedrock. That's not true. So there's been a couple of like times when people have been talking to the developers about new features with Minecraft, and what they've been saying is, so you know how like, I can't remember what I was going to say now. No, they do. They care about it, but like sometimes it's questionable. Like some of the things that they do. But they've been in like a talk with someone or something. I can't really remember how this came about. They were talking to somebody or something, and they were saying about, with new features they're adding in the Caves and Cliffs update, lots of people have been saying, oh yeah, well, that's not going to happen because it's not possible in Bedrock. Like, you know when they, like, are making the, what's it called? Are making the height limit higher? Some people have been saying, oh, well, that's not going to come on Bedrock because it's not possible. Well, it has come on Bedrock, so first of all, it is possible. But second of all, someone was talking to the interview. What? Well, someone was talking to the developers even. And the developer was saying about how basically if they can't do something in Bedrock, it's not coming to Java. All new things are the same across both platforms, according to the developer that they spoke to. I don't know if Java's more expensive. Probably. So yeah, if something isn't possible in Bedrock, then it's not coming in the new update. And all new stuff is going to be tried to be kept the same as possible on all versions of Minecraft that get, the new update. And yeah. The problem is there are some key differences between Bedrock and Java. For an example, things like mods, for example. We have add-ons on Bedrock Edition, obviously. However, add-ons can't change. Add-ons don't have the full power of what a mod does, because a mod can effectively change the code, whereas, an add-on can change certain parts of the code, and then other parts it cannot, and that's the same with resource packs as well. So things that you can do in add-ons is like adding custom entities, and adding custom blocks and tools and armor in the future as well. So you can add in all of that sort of stuff, and I believe you can also change the behaviors of vanilla ones as well. Or maybe you can't, and I've just made that up. I can't remember. But yeah, things like, so what's an example of something that people want on Java but not on Bedrock? Can you guys think of any examples of something that someone wants on Java but not Bedrock? Or someone. What? I'm confused. Hang on, let me restart my sentence. Can you think of something, right, that you want on Java that is on Bedrock? Oh, okay. Well, you just said no. Well, okay, that was pretty easy. Now, there are certain things, when I said earlier about it being like questionable, some of the things they do, I don't really think that was the right word to use. What I mean is, like, there are certain things with this game, and it's just kind of like, like, why? So an example of this is Bedrock dedicated servers. Why are they in alpha, and why are they so broken? They're better than Realms if hosted correctly. However, you have to have a fairly decent spec'd out server, as we found out to do it. So, movable tile entities. Wait, just remind me. Movable tile entities. What are... Oh, well, no, that's in Bedrock and not in Java. What I mean is there something in Java that's not in Bedrock that you want? . Okay, I think we'll start heading back now. I feel like we've got enough wood. For now, at least. But that entire area for our base is going to get cleared of wood and most of its resources anyway. Yeah, I know. But that's... I mean, do you want something in Java that's not in Bedrock? I tried to like hum to the music then, but it didn't really work. Alright, and then we'll chuck all this stuff in here. That should be like more than plenty. We'll just yoink these as well. Oh, we need one more chest. Ah. Okay, so brilliant. That's now gonna stop smelting as iron, apparently. Have I got pets? Yeah, I got 2 rabbits. I'm assuming you mean IRL and not in Minecraft, like what Ginger was saying. Yeah, she has many turtles on my server. Oh, this farm is honestly so good. It's a good investment. Okay, so whilst that's going, I think you always read chat at the wrong time. What do you mean? Well, don't put messages in chat if they're not for me to read. Or make it obvious that you're talking to someone else, right? So I believe you can at people on here. Yeah, look. So let's say I wanted to reply to Chewy Slime. I could say at Chewy Slime, this is an example message. See? And then I know, right, that you're not, you're not actually talking to me. Which kind of defeats the whole entire object of the chat, but, whatever. Okay, but I think we're probably going to end here because I got some editing to do. Yeah, you don't have to at me when doing a message if it doesn't really make it easier to read or anything like that. If you're atting me, it kind of just looks like that. I can just see the white thing. It really doesn't help at all. What am I editing? This episode of AlienCraft. And then I might do a short or record a tutorial later. But yeah, well, actually, let's see first of all. Who is here for us to raid? I think I don't want to raid Wild Mantle again because we always raid him and it defeats kind of the purpose of raids if, we just always, what's the word? Raiding the same people because when I raid, I want to basically show you guys new people when I raid someone. So we are not going to raid anyone that I've raided before. I'm just going to mute the music so I can look at people's raids or look at people's streams and see who we can raid. Hmm. I don't think I'm going to raid anyone. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. I actually don't know whether... Wait, what is the end stream button? I guess we just press this button, don't we?